for his lap time. Allison, though, goes quickest out of everyone. A 108.153, possibly now on par with what pole position was around here last season. Blackie out of the session in what could have been potentially a very good lap.
To try and get a P4, it's not going to happen on this occasion. From Allison in 8th, Blackie will finish in 9th.
Around a 108 to start, 107.7 from Joe Murphy. Very quick lap time to start off the night.
Yeah, not too bad actually. 107.7 initially out the blocks. I've got to give credit to Joe Murphy, especially in the third sector. Really pushed it, but TTM coming straight out of the blocks with a 107.4, and TTM obviously looking to really set a precedent at Monaco. Last season they were at the front all the way up until Q3, and a poor Q3 showing saw them lost out big time.
Flopman out on top, Allison in second, Danny Van Routen there in third. 10th actually covering the top three, not bad at all. Allison coming through into the Nivelle chicane. He is the first man out on track. Oh, nearly in the wall coming through the Nivelle chicane. Had to really snap the car halfway through the corner, through the left-hander there at turn number 10. Now through to back, hitting the wall. 50 flat in the middle sector from Allison. Lightning quick. This car is on absolute tenderhooks. He's using the walls completely to his advantage as well. Monaco, of course, you can try and use the walls to your advantage, and Allison is definitely doing that. 107.5, I think, going to come here from Allison. Call me Mr. James. 107.579 to get us started once again.
He will try his hardest to settle up comparatively with Allison, who again, massive gap between him and the rest of the field.
Flopman coming through the first sector split, 18 flat, well up there in terms of his first lap time as well in Q1, so Flopman definitely looking quite good. Judging by how Allison has gone in his lap time, by the way, it looks as if everybody else, bar Allison, maybe Joe Murphy, Fraser, Max Von the Geese, are on older set of soft compounder tyres, and they're going to try and use that sort of maybe potentially if they get through either into the late stage of the Q2 or through Q3, but Flopman proving that he's no flop into the Nivelle chicane, or nearly invalidated him through there, nearly had him on a commentator's curse, but he's flying through to back, 49.6 in the middle sector. Flopman is on absolute tenderhooks. What on earth is this? This is absolutely insane from Flopman. The Frenchman now at pretty much his home track, coming through the final corner. Anthony Noah. This is going to be a 107.2, I think, here from Flopman. On the run to the line, Flopman 106.7.
No way!
A 106.7.
Absolutely incredible.
How on earth has he done that? Pack up and go home now. Flopman's just here to stay.
Felt the pressure, got on with it, and takes pole position, and TTM have finally managed to get revenge of what happened last season in the unfortunate circumstances of having a poor Q3 after getting a 1-2 throughout Q1 and Q2. They've carried that performance on, and now they're in prime position to potentially take maximum points here tonight in Monaco. It's absolutely pouring it down here as well, so that is going to add a completely new challenge.
The 5 red lights are about to go out here in Monaco. Season 5, round 1, Monaco about to begin. And it is lights out and away we go. And Allison gets a good start. Flopman alongside him will try and get and tuck underneath the rear wing. And actually, Allison nearly slides his way in towards Sandoval at turn number 1, but leads through turn number 1. Flopman nearly ended up in the wall. Luke Rapata there in third. Side by side in the background with Tyson Harrison. The side by side and Luke Rapata. And Flopman are side by side. There's near contact. I think Flopman's in the wall. Flopman, I think, has lost his left side end plate, if I'm not mistaken. On the left-hand side of the track, that was difficult with the camera angles, but he was side by side with Luke Rapata. He gets a good switch back on Rev Caterpillar, and he tries to squirm his way to the inside line on that sort of intermediate compounded tyre. It is literally going to be a car park. There's nearly a car park at the top of the hill into the Grand Hotel hairpin. Cars going inside of each other, coming now through the Grand Hotel hairpin. Just about getting through Tootie and Finball. There's a crash in the background. I think Harrison is round, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry, it's Matthias that is round. Right at the back of the field. Luca Patino's had a fantastic start. Right on the back of Allison. Looking to the inside line. Into the Lavelle chicane. Please don't risk this. Luca Pata, inside line. Are you mad? To the inside line of Allison. Allison has to cut across the chicane. And Allison comes out on top. There's more contact further down the field.
On Flopman at the moment, and he's now beginning to feel the pressure of Rev Caterpillar, the Novus driver, on his final race in league racing. Flopman going to keep Luca under pressure. Mistake from Allison as he's going to go around the outside. Allison will protect the inside line. He will have the corner. Here comes Flopman.
Flopman to the inside line, and it's a double toe for DTM, and Flopman takes the race lead of Allison. Now side by side with Luke Rapata. This is only lap 2, by the way. Luke Rapata ahead of Allison getting into the corner, and it's now a car park once again through the Grand Hotel hairpin.
It will be close, yeah. He's just going through the final couple of corners. Luca had a really bad outlap here, so this is going to be ultimately extremely close. Here it comes then. It's going to be side by side, going through into turn 1. This is incredibly close here. Side by side.
Nice.
Luca just holds on and manages to get out of the pits and stays into P2. Excellent stuff. The gap, though, is apparently 39 seconds. I don't think so. I think that's significantly less than that. Flopman has an opportunity, potentially, to pitch straight to dry.
Look who's coming up to them. Flopman's about to lap the whole pack, which means they're getting ghosted inside of each other. Flopman's just different league compared to these guys. Flopman leads, Luke Rapata second, Allison in third.
What time is it?
She's just overtaken.
Going through the casino square, sorry, very jamming because we get a puncture. It does feel like a puncture.
Oh,
it's a horrible collision. Brilliant, but I can see no front wing whatsoever on my car. It's a well-deserved situation at the moment with TTM. They're really happy with Flopman's performance here, leading the way by 23.5 seconds. It's just, you know, it's not unheard of, but it's an achievement nonetheless, as he's just getting close to try and overtake P7 in the lap car challenge, if you will. FYI, Luca has just overtaken Choco down in P14. That just shows you how far ahead Flopman has been throughout this entire race. He managed it so well, and that overtake, that double overtake down the inside line of turn number 6 is enough to secure him one hell of a race victory. All he needs to do is make no mistakes.
Flopman nearly had a mistake there, coming out in towards the back, and now through the swim pool section for the final time. It has been a French demolition job out on track here from the man who hails from just across the border here in Monaco tonight. Flopman through the final corner. There's a bit of an issue. You've lost the session here. Flopman, though, on the run to line, goes on to win by 24.1 seconds in the end.
What the fuck did you do? Oh, finally! Yes! Oh, I love Enzo, man. I love him. Oh, yes!